Morning folks, Toaster here. I've got another replay for you. Today it is from Tint. He is in his IS-3-II, and we are on the map Fjords. And so he says this game is a comeback story, so let's go ahead and see what happens. I have not watched this replay, and I'm not super familiar with the IS-3-II. I'm sorry guys, I'm going to have trouble with that. Is he 3 marked? He is. He's 3 marked on that tank. So he's just trying to get shots into these guys that are up on the ledge at, what's that, 4? And he's able to put a nice shot into the T-55A. It looked like he used double barrels and one shot pen and the other didn't. So that's tier 9 3 mark. That's actually pretty good, you know. But it looks like he is pushing in, and you notice he pushes in when he's got both barrels loaded. He kind of times that, which is great, you know. I've noticed this thing does not have the best armor, but it looks like he's able to put in 2 nice shots into the T-55A, and the reload on this thing is pretty long, quite honestly. Oh, I guess it shows the reload for both shells. That's interesting. It's currently 1-3, and he's in a good position now, right? Because anybody up here is able to shoot these guys. Not necessarily this UDES, although he's in a good position to attack this UDES. And it looks like he's trying to wait for his shell to load. And he does that, and that guy is taken out. So that UDES is in a bad position only because Tint has decided to push up into a very advantageous position. Let's see if he can get shots on this light tank, because if he can cause this light tank... Oh, that was good. No, it wasn't good. I thought he shot one shot. I'm not used to commentating these 2-shot autoloaders. But he fired both shots, unfortunately, there. And he's able to put a nice shot into the back of the VTU. Now, this position is great because of that. Because he's got shots into the rear of these guys. Plus, he can light anybody anytime he wants that's over in this camping area. And it looks like the enemy has decided to back off because of that. Now, Tint is spotted, but the thing is, he's probably got pretty good armor, and that was a nice lead shot. He's got probably pretty good armor if he's not fighting a tank destroyer or somebody that's using cold rounds. That's kind of ballsy what that SU-130 PM did. Because if there's anybody back in this position back here, he gets punished. But Tint is aware that this guy is here, and he has the ability to really put the hurt on this guy, as it's 3-7 already. And let's see, he does get a nice shot, uses one barrel. And I'm not sure if using both barrels gives you a disadvantage. You'll have to explain that mechanic a little bit to me. I have not really researched those things at all. But he is getting some free shots here, and it looks like he's holding one shot. So maybe he's aware that does give you a disadvantage to fire both. Although trying to take out that light tank is probably a smart thing. And he gets the rear of... Wow, it's 3-10, guys. 3-10. And it looks like the heavies are starting to push in. And he's able to hit that Renegade. He's using standard rounds, so good for him. But he's in a fairly defensive position. And most likely, as he gets the kill on the Renegade, most likely... They don't know if he's got one shot or two, and sometimes that's the advantage on this, on something like this. Is wow, there's guys everywhere as he reverse side scrapes. and he's able to take out the BTU. So his reverse side scraping is working well, and two, that Type 61 does not have the big gun, so he's going to have a very hard time penetrating our IS-3-II, our hero here. So he knows that there's an IS-3 popping up here, and I think that he is just trying to bait the guy into a bad shot. And the low comes out and hits him, which, okay. But keep in mind that Tint can get into cover any time he wants. And he's got two friendlies back up on this hillside. So anytime anyone gets spotted, and that's a beautiful shot in the cupola there. But anytime those guys get spotted, they're taking their life into their own hands because, for instance, this Udez, as he gets lit on fire, could take damage from the hill. Although it looks like they've suppressed the hill fairly well. So 5,800 damage, 7 kills so far. What a game. And he's got side shots and he's double bushed. So that guy's not even going to spot him as he takes out the T-95E2. And now he's in a hold down position, but he's got a Tiger 2 behind him. Hopefully that Leopard can put some shots into him, because quite honestly, Tint is in trouble right now. And the low misses him, and I'm not sure, and he bounces the low. So he probably does not want to fire both rounds here, because the low will realize that, and the low will basically just rush him down if he's a decent player. Here comes his Leopard, and his Leopard is able to put a shot in, as is he. So I don't know how much health that Leopard is. If I was playing this, I probably would have turned to see, and that Leopard has a fair amount of health. So they're just working this guy down, and he's able to get to the side and take out the low for his 9th kill. Man, 9 kills, 6,900 damage. It looks like there's a reason he's got this 3 marked. Holy cow. So there's an Object 257 and an LTTB left, and he is in the center of the map creating vision, but let's see what he does next. Looks like the Leopard is kind of pushing around trying to find that 257, would be my guess. And there he is. He's going to try and bully their Type 61. So one thing you'll notice is that in this map, if there was arty, the position that Tint took would be very dangerous, because they would be shooting you constantly with artillery. If you're in the dip, it's very hard for them to hit you, but once you get up into this flat area, they can kind of do whatever they want. They can just pummel you if they want to sit over in this corner, which often they do. So he's just taking shots of opportunity, and I think that this 257 is just panicking, which, you know, he should. 7,700 damage. Holy cow. It's too bad he couldn't get that 10th kill. Oh, nice. The IS-3-II. He's telling him, you take the kill. That's awesome. And so Tint has LTTB raises his gun. So maybe he was saying, well, you played a good game, get that 10th kill. That was nice of the Type 61 too. But that's amazing. 10 kills. I wonder what his base XP is going to be, guys. Let's go ahead and look. Tint, maybe you can give me some info on that tank and why you play it the way you do, because quite honestly, I'm a little bit shy on information on that because I haven't gone up that line. Wow, what a comeback, guys. Ace Tanker, of course, pools medal for 10 kills, steel wall, high caliber, and top gun. 13 bonds, 153,000 credits, and 5,300 experience. 1,792 base XP in a tier 9. That is out of this world, you guys, for a 7,800 damage. Wow. And so he pretty well carried his team. That Leopard prototype at least came in help when he needed to, which was nice, and he was able to use his health as armor. And it looks like the Type 61 did okay too. That's not a very good tank. 33 shots, 27 hits, 25 pens. That's actually pretty good in a heavy tank, especially he was fighting a low that was hull down and whatnot. So, and he also got a little bit of assist 500 that takes him up to, what's that, 8,400 combined. With a premium account, he ended up with 105,000 credits. Even without, he would have ended up with 71,000 credit net profit because he didn't fire a lot of premium rounds there, if any. So I appreciate you guys watching. 5,300 experience. It was on a double. So that's awesome. I do appreciate you guys watching. Sorry that I lack a little information on these tanks. Maybe Tint can help me out, and I will try and research them a little bit so that I know a little more next time I have a replay of one. We'll catch you guys next time. Tonester out.